Hello. So I guess there is no other way to do it than just do it. So I have to discuss because I promised this to the user called towncat because I had a lot of discussions with him about horizontal circles, horizontal curve. So I guess I owe him this discussion. Uh, I'm supporting the idea that there is no curve, and by commenting my videos, and it all started from my flat earth argument, flat earth motive. He uh, and I talked. It was an interesting talk about what would happen on a sphere, what would happen on a flat plane, and so on. I'm very sorry about this focus. Don't know how to manage it. I hope it's fine now. I do believe the light has something to do with it. So uh, I want to discuss this, and I want to be done with it because this is not my area of any expertise. So I guess uh, I'm not a good analyst on this. Okay, so it's so hot. It's so hot. It's a hot summer. It might be global warming. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man. So uh, I wrote down some of the discussions I had with Mr. Towncat. We are going to go through them, but pretty fast because I don't want to linger too much on stuff that is not my area of expertise. Okay, geometry, trigonometry is not my area. So this is what Mr. Towncat says. So this was the beginning. This was the flat Earth motive. Why would they hide the flat Earth? Well, because on a flat Earth you have an edge. This was the beginning. My first video. You have an edge, so they have something to hide. On a ball, there's nothing to hide. So these were the first discussions. So now let's just discuss the curve. Okay, is there any curve? Because I say there is no curve, and Mr. Towncat says, imagine you are on a tall tower on top of the globe. Now, why would I do that? Because I do not believe in the globe. So he started very bad, this argument. Imagine you're on the top of the globe. But okay, let's continue. At the North Pole, you can see a horizon in all 360 degrees at some downward angle. I don't really understand what he means by the downward angle. I don't really get it. I don't get it, but anyway, you can see a horizon in all directions, I suppose, at some downward angle. Okay, because I'm on a tall tower, I have a downward angle, I see some horizon. So until now, it makes sense. The horizon is where a line from your eye just touches or is tangent to the globe. Okay, why the globe? Okay, let's suppose. But I do not agree with this definition, with this geometric approach. A line from your eye touches the globe. I really don't get the essence of this affirmation, so I just have to take his word for it. The downward angle and distance to the horizon is the same in all 360 degrees. Okay, that's logic. I think I can I think you can see that the horizon makes a circle around the globe, even everywhere the same distance. I don't understand why. He says you can see that the horizon makes a circle. So, Mr. Towncat, your arguments are not logical. They are not logical. You lack logic. from the North Pole, just like a line of latitude that is horizontal relative to the observer. Now I don't really recall what latitude is. I believe um, these are the lines of the latitude. This is latitude. And I suppose this is longitude. So this is latitude. Okay, I have my of course my big minuses in geography. Okay, don't worry about that. But okay, so this guy has brought this discussion on a ground which is not very comfortable to me. Okay, he's making it very uncomfortable. So let's go on. And he says, so I asked him, what is the height? Let's suppose x is the height from which you can see the curvature, from which the curvature is visible, because this is an argument flat earthers always bring. Okay, we ask, what is the height from which you can see the curvature is visible with your own eyes, with your eyes? What is the height? Let's call x the height. And Mr. Towncat says you specify the field of view of your eyes and the amount of curve your eye can detect, and I can give you a height. So this is so gibberishy. This is so too gibberishy. Field of view, how can I specify that? This is going again into physics, optics, and here he explains what the lines of latitude are. Lines of latitude, or circle of latitude, including the equator, are on planes parallel with the North Pole tangent plane. So these are horizontal circles. So I guess latitude would be this. So this is latitude, okay? This is longitude. I'm sorry if I said this is latitude. I'm sorry. This is longitude. This is latitude. So at least we agree on this. So he says, again, let's take it again. Lines of latitude, or circle of latitude, including the equator, are on planes parallel with the North Pole tangent plane. So these are horizontal circles. So this is what he says. I do agree with this. He also talks about horizontal curve as seen from airplanes. So I'm gonna ask him if this is the globe Earth. This is the globe. Sorry for this shitty focus. If this is the globe, what is the horizontal curve as seen from airplanes? Okay, what is the horizontal curve? Excuse me, the horizontal curve as seen from airplanes. Can you say what that is? Okay, so I'll get back to this because the focus is so shitty. Okay, so we discussed this, and then I said, well, these horizontal circles, let's suppose this is the round Earth. The North Pole, they say it's flat anyway. They say this is how do you call this? Is flat in the north. Okay, this is an oblate spheroid. So the North Pole is flat anyway. It's flat anyway. So the horizontal circles, I suppose, are these. But then Mr. Towncat said, no, these are not the horizontal circles I put in this sphere. If you are standing on the North Pole, you are standing on a plane tangent with the North Pole. So I'm standing on that plane tangent with the North Pole. Okay. Do I see these horizontal circles? How do I see them? It's not obvious. Not obvious to me. Again, this is a very shitty camera. Please excuse me. So then I took this. He said curvature is a horizontal circle in which you are above the center. What angle? What angle? Okay. Horizontal circle. if you are standing on a level horizontal plane, let's suppose this is the plane. This is the plane. This is the fucking plane. Come on, you fucking phone. This is a fucking shitty phone. A circle on that plane is what I'm calling horizontal circle. So this may be the horizontal circle. So why the fuck are these not? These don't qualify as horizontal circles. They should qualify as horizontal circles. So if you're standing on a level horizontal plane, a circle on that plane is what I'm calling a horizontal circle. A circle on planes parallel with the plane you are standing on would be horizontal circles. So circle on planes parallel with the planes you're standing on. So you have this shit here. These are the horizontal circles. The horizontal shit. Okay. This is the horizontal circle. Okay, I said we take it slow, but it's this shitty camera. So what is the x? What is the height from which you can see the curve? Because everywhere you look, everywhere, okay, the horizon is eye leveled. You see a flat eye leveled horizon. I don't quite agree with this. I don't recall this is always eye leveled. I don't insist with this idea. So let's see what he says. Explain why you can see curvature from the ISS. Okay, this is what I said. Explain why you can see curvature from the ISS and not from a 30-mile high balloon. And he says, I don't accept this as fact. First, balloons usually can rise to only about 20 miles. Secondly, crappy pictures don't mean you can't see curvature. The amount of curve depends on the field of view of your camera. Sure, if you want to deceive, you use a fisheye lens. As I always said, you use a fisheye lens. The field of view of the camera, because they're using that camera to deceive. So then he says the horizon is not the same as the circumference of the earth. On that picture, put the camera or the observer eye where the end is. So he's talking about this. So put a camera here, the observer eye here. Okay, let's go on. Now draw a line from the eye tangent to the globe. What globe? Okay, let's suppose it's a globe. Just touching the surface. The horizon is where it touches the globe in that direction. So the horizon is here. You take this tangent. You draw a line. So this is the horizon. This is too much for me. This is gibberish. I can't follow this. I'm sorry. So I can follow this. Okay. You can draw such lines in all 360 degrees and create a horizontal circle that marks the horizon. Notice that the downward angle from the observer is the same in all 360 degrees. So this is interesting. If you have the time, I don't really have that much time to study and understand this geometry. This may be a very advanced discussion in geometry, but I still claim that there is no curve because we are now discussing how it should be visible. But again, by bringing proof, I suppose I brought some proof, some evidence. You can really see the curve from that type of height. From that height, you can really see that. Okay, so to the last the last part. He says the question is, how does the observer perceive this horizontal horizon circle as a curve when every direction has the same downward angle? A ray of light from the point of the horizon line will travel through the camera lens and create a point in the center of the film in the back of the lens. Okay, this is gibberish. I'm done, Mr. Towncat. I can't have this debate with you. Call me stupid. If you call me stupid, then kiss my ass. But you are not making sense. If you are smarter than me, make a video. Explain to me. Break this down for us, stupid flat earthers. Show us the truth, okay? Don't want to offend you. I'm sorry I said kiss my ass. Kick my ass. Please kick my ass and show me the truth. Show me the truth, okay? So till then, this is my opinion. This is the shit globe model. We discussed these arguments, Mr. Towncat. So this is what we should see. If we are on a somewhere here, you should see this curve because we live here on this. This is the curve you should see, but we don't really see it. We don't see it. It's gibberish. You don't see this. Okay, so we discussed this. So this is, I suppose this is done. What is the height from which you can see the curve? This is the question. This is the big fucking question, okay? So I will tear this shitty pages, okay, because this is done. I'm done with this. So to summarize, there is no convincing curve. You have CGI, you have fisheye lenses, and you have liars. You have liars that are specialized in lying to you. This is what I believe. You have all of these liars who lie to your face. So to wrap this up, I want to discuss a video, okay, video of a user. Can't really recall. So this is okay. James May witnesses something. This is a user called BBC Earth Lab. Okay, so the BBC. Okay, so let's take this down. Let's take this and see where is the curve, man, because you have a big height. So if you see in the beginning, so the idea is they are going to like 70 miles high, okay, and first of all, you have this cloud, you have this vapor, so you don't really see how the ground looks. You can't really tell what type of fisheye lens they're using, and they are going rapidly up to a very big height, okay, and they claim they see the curve. Okay, let me show you. So there is no curve here, just this liar here, this fucking shill. Spaceman, okay, don't make me laugh, man. So they are not showing anything, they're just talking jibber jabbing. Just below us, you see on the left side below, see that airline below us? See an airline which is very low. Yes, it's very far below. Okay, who cares? Now let's see the curve. Show us the curve, liars. Show us the curve, liars. Okay, these Englishmen, they're so boring. They're always using that accent, that English boring accent, and they're not saying anything. So this is the big curve, man. 70 miles up, and this is the curve. This is the curve they claim. Make me laugh. Give me a fucking break. There is no curve, as you can see. There is no curve. Maybe you've got a curved mind, man. You've got a curved mind. And now they claim this is the curve. This seems to be fisheye lens distortion, very similar to what I showed you previously in some videos before. And he's lying. This is called duping delight, as you know. He's laughing because he's lying, yeah. He's flat. He's flat, man. Fisheye. Come on. Is this the curve? Come on. You can see this is distortion. This is flat and this is flat. Come on. Use your eyes. Use your common sense, because I made it still. Okay. Is this the curve? Or is it just fisheye lensing? Okay. What does your instinct tell you? What does your heart tell you? Do you believe these liars? Is James May liar? Okay. James May witnesses curvature of Earth on the moon. Brit Lab. He's a liar, man. He's a liar. He's lying to you. What curve, man? What curve? This is not the curve. This is not the curve. Lovely, yeah. I'm a liar. I'm a liar, man. Come on, come on. This is flat. This is in fact flat. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, please. Pay attention. Tension. See, this is flat. This is in fact flat. You see, there is no curve here, man. Okay, please, look. This is flat, man. The horizon is flat. Who cares if it's to your eye level or whatnot? This is flat, okay? You see, there is no curve. 70 miles and there is no curve. And the ISS is supposed to be what? 100 miles, I don't really know. But you see, this does not jive. This doesn't jive. This is flat. You see, this is flat. Come on. Okay, this is angled, this is fisheyed, this is distorted. Come on. This is not enough. You're not fooling anyone. What curve, man? What curve? This is the curve of the Earth. So why don't you take a plane and go higher? Go to 100 miles. Show us the real curve, because this is not convincing. You understand? So these videos, if you are wondering, why am I making these videos? Okay? Because I'm bored or what? Because I'm... This is because I want to reach some of you to the truth, to make you question things. Because they're calling a curve what is not a curve. They're lying to your face with liars like this. Okay? Don't let yourself be fooled. Don't be a zombie slave, okay? Don't be a flat earth slave. Try to be different. Yeah, Brit Lab. Subscribe now. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass, liars. You are such liars. You're all liars. Okay, let me see this shit again. This is shit. Okay, this is shit. This is the curve. What? This is not. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. That is fisheye lensing all the way. And please again pay attention, because they are starting. They are already up. You see, they don't show you how they take off, because they would have to show you the ground, which was fisheyed. You see the fisheye ground. If you see the curve from 1 meter, you see that is fisheye. So this is it. I hope you enjoy this. So the idea is that, okay, the main theme now from my channel, I want to state that there is no visible curve, okay, not from 70 miles, not from any height. I've seen only CGI, I've seen only lies, and of course there is a motive to hide the flat earth, okay, because if you have a flat earth, then you have something like an edge, because it has to end somewhere. And the question is, what is past that age? So you have a motive, of course, you have a motive, and you have no curve. So there is no convincing curve, I'm sorry. You have only CGI, fisheye lenses, and liars, as this guy, James May. Okay, James May, you're a liar. You're a liar, James May. You're a liar. Or maybe you've been fooled by the fisheye lens yourself. Okay, hope you enjoy this. God bless you. Be good, do good things, be true to your heart. Okay, we are not crazy, we are looking for the truth. And please bring back the flat earth. Share this video if you thought this was useful. Okay, if not, delete it. I don't care. Okay, if it's not for you, just delete it. Okay, so this was the video. God bless you. Bye.